everybody. Chapter 8, Part 2. So for Chapter 8, Part 2, I'd like you to do two things. Number one, I'd like you to answer these couple matching questions here. And then just a little modification on the case this time. Unfortunately, because this case that we're working on is all working in the year 2018, there's a limitation in QuickBooks Online where you can't create a budget for fiscal year 2018. And that didn't happen until it became the year 2020. So in 2019, it was still there. But now that it's 2020, that option no longer exists. So that's one of the things. If you end up using QuickBooks Online in your professional career, there's going to be a lot of things that you're going to really love about it. It's, you can access it from anywhere. It's super user friendly. It's fantastic. But the thing that for me gets annoying is they are constantly updating it and constantly changing it. So something that is there will all of a sudden not be there, or they'll change the location of something, or they'll slightly change the formatting. So it's just kind of something that we have to live with working with QuickBooks Online. But what it did for us in this case is it makes it so we can't do a couple things. So for case one, working in your own books, remembering to pay really close attention to dates, you can still do number one, you can still do number two, that's just adding some invoices. But then when you go down to creating your budgets, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to create your budgets for fiscal year 2018. The system is not going to let you. So skip number three, skip number four. Well, actually, let me take that back. I just realized something. So you can still create the budget, but you just won't be able to create a budget versus actual. So it's still good practice for you to create the budget, but you just won't have anything to compare that to. So you can do number three. Sorry about that. So you can do number three. You're going to end up being able to create this report right here. But then the only thing that you won't be able to do is to create this budget versus actual report. So you won't be able to do this for fiscal year 2018, but the system would let you do it for fiscal year 2019. So I'll leave it up to you. If you want the extra practice entering in the budget, you can create one for fiscal year 2019 and do it. And if you want to skip it, that's fine too, because QuickBooks Online makes it a little bit tricky. So I'll leave it up to you. You can do it, you can leave it out. Most of you are probably going to leave it out. And also too, if you want more practice, you can always poke around in the test database. So I apologize, you won't get the experience of creating this budget versus actual report, but it'll be okay. And then I'd like you to continue to do everything else. You can reconcile the checking account. And then the only thing that I'm going to need you to turn in for Chapter 8, Part 2 is this reconciliation report that you generate after reconciling the checking account. So just turn that in PDF form, and then also the answer to the matching questions, and then we're good to go.